So thank you everybody for joining us for our salon lunchtime session. So at Rosenberg House, you know, with our students, we asked our students, last year our students were already in Davos during the World Economic Forum, and you know, they did an amazing panel on Web3 and talked about also how does metaverses that they designed sort of help us simulate the future before we try it out in real life, so we can also be more protective of our resources and understand and have data before we make big decisions that are, you know, unchangeable. And so when we listened to, had our ears to the tracks, our students said, oh, we want something more personal, something more intimate, and bring in lots more different lenses, art, science, technology, all really in this context that Davos actually, in this specific week and its topic came together for bringing, since 1971, civil society, politicians, philanthropists, people in governments, industry, to come together to not only talk and dialogue, but also build blueprints, small blueprints, of how the future would look like. And unfortunately, there was a very big gap at that table, and that was the youth. And you know, when we talk about youth, we're not talking about, you know, those statistical youths between the ages of 10 and 30. We're talking about the students of our school from 6 years to 18 who work on all the different projects you can also see around. So afterwards, please ask our students about these interesting artifacts. What they might look like art, but they're actually very practical. And this week, our students have prepared 4 topics for us every day. And with the many different guests, we have looked at reimagining leadership on Monday. We have looked at planet and purpose. We have also delved deeper into technology and trust. And with all of these topics came out at the end of the day, at the essential basis of all of this in the foundation is human relationships. And that's why today is such an important day as well. Because the human relationships of the future need to be healthy ones to connect and build together. So our topic today is equity and belonging. And this generation that we have from over 67 nationalities, or 76, turning things around, but nationalities from all over the world that have joined Rosenberg, and some of them are in the room today as well with you. They bring together something that is unique and very new. They are challenging all of the customs and accepted values of the past, and they're ready not only to point things out and also be very specific about what needs change, but they also come with solutions. And they come with an emphatic way. Our students, and you'll find out if you speak to them afterwards, they might not always agree with you, but they will always talk in respect. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to build bridges. And so we're going to start off with something artistic. We've had every day this week a band, something to bring something different into the room, especially in our salons, which is based on 18th century kind of like, you know, practices where those who invented came into personal rooms. And we always say to our students and also to our guests, please be yourself, be authentic, but remember your grandmother's here, so no swearing, yes, no handing out of contacts and cards, please, to our guests, to our students. If you want to connect to students and you find them interesting, please reach out to one of the artisans in the room, myself, we have many more. We also have our president and owner with us, Mr. Gunnerman, in the back today, and his wonderful wife is our head of innovation, Anita and Bernard. And so reach out to any of us if you have questions about your organization, want to connect closer with Rosenberg, and then we will then help our students dive into that communication. But before any further ado, we're going to start with something very special, and thank you again, Kanzam, for the wonderful conversations we've had. The work that you guys are doing at the Bergling Foundation means a lot to us. It means a lot to our students. They do care about mental health, and I think it's very important from a very early and young age onwards that we not only know and learn about this, but also when we talk about blueprints, where does this fit into that blueprint of the future? Not only the technology, not only the diplomacy, but that very core human, how are you today? And we asked all of our students in preparation that they prepare one thing for us. They had to tell us, what are they good at to come to Davos? What are you good at? Why do you want to come to Davos? You have to have purpose. Second, they also said, what brings you joy? It's very important that we understand what brings us joy, because in most cases, what brings us joy is also what we're good at. And so thank you for bringing also this moment to us through the Avicii's music and the foundation. Thank you for bringing also your team and guests to the room. And now we're going to bring Avicii into the room through our students' voices.
where we were sending before.
And just a big round of applause to our students who've been on the road since 6 this morning. Here they are. Thank you very much. Do you have the microphones ready? They're on the sofa behind you.
Nice.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Hey, brother, there's an endless world to rediscover.
Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. Oh, and if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Feel my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. Tell me I'm too young to understand. Say I'm caught up in a dream. Life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. Well, that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost.
I try carrying the weight of the world, but I only have 2 hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans.
Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Love's a game made for everyone, and love is a prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know